Hello everyone and welcome to EduElevate Network once again. If you are a new teacher gearing up for your first week in the classroom, you are in the right place. Now today we are diving into some essential tips to help you navigate those crucial first days with confidence and ease. From setting up your classroom to establishing positive relationships with your students, we've got you covered. Whether you're wondering how to manage your time or build a supportive classroom environment, stick around to get practical advice that will set you up for a successful start. Now, without wasting time, let us get started. Tip 1, plan and prepare. Now, you must organize your classroom. Set up your classroom with essential supplies, a welcoming environment, and clear labels. Create a seating arrangement that promotes engagement and interaction, but there is a catch to this. You could actually let the students on day one to sit wherever they want. That way you can get to know who is whose friend, who gets along with who you could pair up with who, to just make sure that you are setting the students up for success by putting them in sitting positions that are strategic for their growth and success. Well, you could as well set up assigned seats, and that usually the advantage of that, if you choose to go that route, is that it will help you master the names of the students real quick, because that is a tip that will help you through, because once they know you know their names and you know them by name, then that helps with accountability because they know you know them. So once again, in preparation, you can use the sitting arrangement in class with assigned seats, and that is up to you to decide which one will work best for you. And in preparation as well, make sure you prepare your lesson plans in time. Have your first week lesson plans ready, including your introductory activities to help students get to know each other and to know you as well. Tip number 2, establish a positive atmosphere. But you will ask how? Well, greetings, just normal regular greetings. Greet students warmly now. Start each day with a friendly greeting. Some students may be so grumpy in the morning they may not even want to talk. But that just breaks the ice. Don't force. Just do what you got to do with a positive attitude. Make an effort to learn the students' name quickly, just like I said, because that will help when it comes to establishing a positive classroom atmosphere. Set the tone. Create a positive and respectful classroom culture from day one. Be enthusiastic and approachable. In all this, you must make sure you have classroom expectations up your sleeve. Fine. It is said that involving students in creating some of these expectations helps them feel part of the process. But you must have some up your sleeve. If you want to go that route, well, the tip is go ahead and do so. If you have yours that you've come up with, then that's good. Now, in the link to the description box below, there is a video on how to create classroom expectations. Please click on that link. That information is crucial when it comes to creating that kind of an atmosphere that is respectful, that is positive, because students love structure, they love routine, they love to know that when we get here, this is what is expected of us. So set them from day one, set those expectations very clearly from day one. Tip 3, communicate expectations clearly. Be very clear when you're communicating expectations of your classroom. Outline classroom rules and expectations. Clearly explain your classroom rules and routine expectations. Discuss what you expect in terms of behavior, in terms of participation, and assignments. Engage students. You can use icebreakers and team building activities to help students feel comfortable and to establish a sense of community. These activities are really at the core of starting the first week of your classes. Tip 4. Get to know your students. How? Show genuine interest in students' lives, hobbies, interests, what they like, what they don't like, what is happening in their lives, if they so wish to share it with you or say it to you. And be very confidential as well. Now, consider using icebreaker activities or sometimes questionnaires or informal conversations, like, those conversations that you have one-on-one with students as you interact with them to learn more about them. Encourage interaction between students. among themselves in the classroom as well as with you. Facilitate activities that help students interact and build relationship with each other. This creates an atmosphere that is positive, and a positive classroom atmosphere or climate is one that will be a good one for starting the school year. Tip 5. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What are some of the tips that are you watching? If you're watching this video and you are a veteran teacher, what are some of the best practices that you used when you were just starting your career in an international setting environment, as a beginner teacher in an international setup kind of environment? And what tips could you give? I mean, just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this video, please go ahead and do so. Please share and let us learn and grow together. Tip 5, stay organized. Being organized is at the core of your success as a beginner teacher. And this tip is not just for a beginner teacher, but even for veteran teachers. Use a planner. Have things with you that just help you get yourself together when it comes to being organized. Keep track of your lesson plans, meetings, important dates in terms of how the school operates, important events that are coming up, activities that are required, the expectations of those days. A well-organized planner can help you stay on top of your tasks and deadlines. But in all this, set up a system. Establish a system of managing paperwork, managing grading, and managing communication as well, because you're gonna be needed to be communicating with students, with parents, and with fellow colleagues in your department and in with the admin team as well. This will help you to keep everything running smooth. Tip number 6, be flexible. Flexibility is a 21st century skill. Things always keep changing. Schedules may change, students will change, things will change, things will never stay the same. So, what can you do as a beginner teacher or as a teacher generally? Be flexible, adapt to changes. Be prepared to adjust your plans based on how students respond, or if unexpected situations arise in your classroom instruction or in your classroom. Flexibility will help you handle challenges effectively. Seek feedback. Don't hesitate to ask for feedback from colleagues or mentors. Learn from other people as well. Their insights can help you improve your approach in classroom management. Sometimes feedback, you can even get it from the students themselves. Ask them how they want to learn, what kind of activities they would love to do, and just bring that into the classroom can help you in your first week and literally your first year of school. Tip number 7, taking care of yourself. Self-care is very important in the teaching profession and any other, for that matter, any other profession for that matter. Self-care. Managing stress is an important skill. Find ways to manage stress and maintain a work-life balance. Please try as much as you can to not carry work home unless you feel it is really necessary to help you have days that are smooth days at work. Make time for activities that help you unwind and recharge. If your activity is that of maybe sitting down and listening to music, taking a shower, taking a walk, taking a drive, going to a restaurant and grabbing your favorite food, visiting a friend, going to the movies, visiting a park. It could be literally anything. Watching a movie, anything that helps you unwind and just disconnect from work. It is very important to have a healthy work and life balance. Stay positive in all this. Don't have a mindset that is stuck to one thing. Remember, I talked about flexibility as well. So keep a positive mindset even when things don't go as planned. Your attitude will influence the classroom environment. Always try and keep it positive. Teachers, I'm telling you the truth. Try as much as you can to keep it positive. I know a teacher is a human being as well. There could be things going on, but please, please, please do not take it out on your students in your classroom. That will just mess up all your effort to creating a positive classroom climate. And to our last tip, build a support network. But be careful who you build it with, because we know how the workplaces can be sometimes. Some workplaces are very toxic. If you're in a healthy workplace, connect with colleagues. Be professional, no matter where it is, whether toxic or not. Reach out to fellow teachers for support, advice, and collaboration. Building a network of supportive colleagues can be incredibly helpful. In all this, on building a support network, one very, very important tip here is part of your support network is the parents. Involve parents. Parent communication is crucial in the first week of school. And have something positive. Have something positive about every child in the first week of school. Establish communication with parents and guardians to build a partnership in supporting their children's education. Remember, parents play a major role in the lives of the children, in the lives of students. You cannot do this alone. You need them. So communicate, establish that partnership. I know sometimes there's always misunderstanding and stuff like that. But as a beginner teacher, you want to begin this on a good footing. Have at least something good about every child, and just get that off. Let the parent know. It just helps on those days when things are going haywire and there's behavior issues popping up and coming up through the semester. It's gonna help because they will probably know that you're on their side and you're on the side of the child as well. Don't be this teacher who's just starts on a wrong footing, like negative footing that some parents, the only thing they've ever heard are the bad things their kids do. So be this teacher who has at least one good thing to say about even the kids who are branded bad. No kid is born bad. I mean, some of these things are so intertwined that some of them, all they need is just an environment to learn. It could be hard to build it, but I want to encourage you that it is worth the while to build those relationships, to communicate, to build a positive atmosphere, to be flexible, to take care of self, to prepare and to plan and prepare as well. So with that said, if you found this video useful, please subscribe to the channel, like it, give it a thumbs up. That's how you support the channel to get more videos like this. In this video, you can see that for sure, if you implement these tips, because we know that starting your first week as a teacher can be both exciting and overwhelming, especially if you're a beginner teacher. So with these practical tips, you can smoothly navigate your initial days, and with all that, help you set a solid foundation for a successful school year and create a positive learning environment for your students. I wish you all things good. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.